Hey, you fucking pricks. It's Lamentable Podcast here with another episode of Lamentable Podcast. As always, your hosts, Josh and Kyle. This is episode... Fuck. You already know the
27?
deal. 27, yeah.
Maybe 28.
But, it's been a few weeks since we've released an episode. It's been about 3 weeks, so probably about a month-ish. Not really any actual explanation, just didn't end up fucking doing one.
We've been busy and haven't seen each other, so.
Coronavirus. But, yeah.
Because, our last podcast was, it had to have been like the first week of July.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Yeah, because I said my NASCAR trip was the week after. And now it's 3 weeks since that NASCAR trip, so very cool.
There we go. The first week of August for you. How you doing? So how was that NASCAR trip?
Very cool. It was a lot of driving for one day, but for one race. But because we left Tuesday, drove 10 hours, and then we're there for the race. So we got a full day, and then 10 hours back the next day. That's what we did.
Where was it?
It was in Bristol, Tennessee, which is right on the border of Tennessee and Bristol. Or, Tennessee and Virginia.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the same drive as Kentucky then.
Yeah.
About 10-ish hours?
Probably.
Is it a little longer, I think?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's definitely a different drive because you go up and down through the mountains and stuff. And there's 2 big tunnels you gotta go through. When we went to Kentucky, it was all flat land because we were driving through Ohio.
Yeah. A lot of highway and stuff like that. Damn. 10 hours, though, huh?
Yep.
Do you like those long drives?
It's fun. I've done it so many times. It's part of the trip, is driving.
Yeah.
Going there, the drive there is always fun. It's the drive back that sucks. The drive back, you just want to die. You just want to fall asleep or... I just want to be home.
Yeah. That's what, I don't know who it was I was with. Somebody at work was explaining that, it's always feels like it takes forever to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the way home, it's always really quick. But then if you're, overly excited about stuff, you're going into it, and you get there like that. And you're like, oh, fuck, yeah, we're going. Yeah, it's going to... You drive in 10 hours, feels like 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then
yeah, the drive to Kentucky was easy. If we had some traffic in Cincinnati or whatever, but if we didn't, or no, it was Cleveland.
Yeah,
it was Cleveland.
They were super busy,
which sucked. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's on the way back. You're just like, okay, now there's nothing to look forward to now. Especially the way shit is now with fucking Corona, nothing's even to do anywhere. So you're wow, go
except
back
for the race. They did fine with the masks and shit. It was so dumb. So you had to wear a mask once you got to your seat. Once you got to your seat, you could take your mask off. But we just treated it like it was any other race. Once we got to our seats, we took it off and started drinking. And then
how'd they do the separation?
They just had groups of people, and then there was at least 15 feet on both sides. At least going this way, there was 15
So you
feet.
just...
But the people on a different level, they were maybe half that distance away. But they were up or down a different level, so it wasn't a problem.
Yeah. Did you get good seats like you wanted?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they just gave us great seats, so it was whatever. They had timed entry, which was a good idea. So they said people that sit in these rows can enter it between ththese times.
Oh, yeah.
So they had 3 things with that. That was actually really good. It kept people at distance, and there wasn't huge lines and stuff. But yeah, and then at the end, people were all drunk by the end of the night, and no one cared about masks, so they were all standing around. But
Jesus,
there's the most popular NASCAR YouTuber that my mom watches, Eric Estepp. He had a video. He made a video about going to that, and in one of the shots of the video, you just see me and my cousin standing by the fence cheering for Chase Elliott.
Sick.
He was filming it. You can clearly tell it's us. It's really funny.
That's sick as fuck. You have to show me that later. That's sick.
Yeah, so shout out to Eric Estepp. He's got a NASCAR podcast. I could probably be on there. But,
That'd be sick as fuck, dude.
what was I going to say? Yeah. So no one cared about the masks at the end there. And, I mean, what are you going to do? It was a bunch of drunk people.
Yeah.
Also, it was Virginia/Tennessee, so they really don't care about the mask laws that much anyway. They were only just starting to follow those rules.
Yeah,
like,
they
literally.
They didn't even start closing
Like,
it down until late.
They were not wearing masks in stores until, like, very recently. And people still don't do that. Pennsylvania was the worst. Not a single person in Pennsylvania gave a fuck about masks.
Damn. And then people still wonder why shit's still going on. Like, if people don't listen, they're not going to fucking stop anything. They're not going to open anything back up because people aren't listening.
But, okay, I did want to talk about this. So, yeah, we went to the race, and then we left, and my cousin's girlfriend, for whatever reason, she was all pissed off that me and him were, like, talking to people and didn't want to leave yet. So, she didn't take us, she didn't, like, stop for us to get food. So me and my cousin were like, fuck it, we'll just walk somewhere. So we walked to the gas station, which was, like, right next to our hotel, and they didn't have any food at all. It was just, like, beer and shit.
Jesus.
They didn't have chips or anything. They had, like, gum. But,
My favorite meal.
So we looked on the, what was it, Apple Maps, whatever, I don't know. We looked on the map, and the closest, like, other gas station was Sheetz. And we're like, okay, well, let's go there. I was like, I've heard Sheetz is pretty good.
Yeah, they have a bunch of food.
It's like 3 a.m, and we just show up at this gas station at 3 a.m, and we're just like, we're trying to find food. And then we just see these, like, kiosks, and you just go over there, and it's just, you can order anything you want from the kitchen at any time of day. You can make any type of sandwich you want, any type of sub you want. Like,
holy fuck.
Just open all day. 3 a.m, we walk in there.
And they still made all the food?
Yeah, they just made all the food.
God damn. Sounds like a Sheetz sponsor. Yo,
Sheetz is sick. I wish we had Sheetz around here.
I think there is some down towards, like, Buffalo area, isn't there?
No, I don't think so. I think they might be in, like, Pennsylvania, but they're not in New York.
I feel like I don't know, probably when we were driving, like, to Kentucky's when I seen them.
Well, yeah, I'd seen them before, but I didn't really know what they were, so I never ever stopped there. And then we went there that one time, and we were like, holy fuck, this is amazing.
That's crazy. I wish more places were open that late.
And it was good food. It wasn't, like, bad.
It wasn't like gas station food?
No. It was fresh. Like, they made it fresh for us, so...
I imagine it would have been at 3 a.m.
Yeah. But there's so many options. Like, you can... It literally has you build, like, the sandwich. Like, you can put anything you want on it. So I'm sure they get some weird-ass orders. So they probably always have to make them fresh.
That's a crazy idea. Just make a full-on restaurant
But,
that's open 24 hours in it.
It said, like, one of the things said mozzarella sticks. And we were like, oh, okay, a side. And no, they just put them on the burger. We're like, oh. So that was
Put
fun.
mozzarella sticks on your burger?
I just took them off. I was like, I'll just eat these by themselves. I'm not...
That's probably pretty good, honestly. That's crazy. Oh, good aside.
Yeah. And then we went to... The night before, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings just to trash it. We figured it would be crap. And then we went there and we're like, this is actually okay.
I don't think I've ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Like, they actually do have, like, you can ask for blue cheese if you want. They have it. They have the blue cheese crumbles and stuff. They put it on burgers and shit.
Oh, damn.
So, I mean, they do some of that. So, I mean, it was okay. Tasted like
Chicken wings?
chicken. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't even get chicken wings. We got, like, other... I got a buffalo chicken mac and cheese, which was good.
Are they Buffalo based?
No, they're from, like, Ohio or something.
Damn. Would have been cool if they were Buffalo based. But I guess that's why they are marketed as not selling blue cheese and stuff. That's what people always meme about. They don't give you blue cheese, they only give you ranch. Yeah. I've never been to those. I haven't really been to many chains.
I mean, it
like
wasn't
that.
great, but I mean, if you want American food. That's literally like American food restaurant. So
Yeah, they always have commercials on TV, like and they're like football games and stuff. So they got to be pretty big. They got to be like pretty big as far as like as a company.
it's just like a sports bar type thing. That's why people like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a sports bar chain.
They really got chains for everything. For like literally everything. Like, oh, a sports bar chain, wow.
Yeah, and then they have like all the like sports memorabilia up from people like that signed it or whatever. And so they had one of them. I mean, it was in Bristol, that Buffalo Wild Wings. So I mean, they knew that the racing was like in that area, and they had just like a signed fire suit. I think it was from Ricky Rudd.
Damn.
And the waitress sat us at that table. I'm like, okay. She knew. I mean, we were wearing all like NASCAR shit, but
You're like, all these NASCAR fans are sure going to like this fire suit.
yeah, I guess.
That's pretty cool, though. I imagine the ones in Buffalo have like Bills and Sabres stuff everywhere.
Yeah. All of the Buffalo Wild Wings are closed in Buffalo. They were open for a while. Because, I mean, why would you... You're in Buffalo. Just go to a real wing place.
Yeah, literally. Plus, there's not sports on, so people wouldn't be going there to watch sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like local pizzeria wings better anyways, as far as any, like, fast food place I've gotten wings from.
Yeah.
Like, Pizza Hut's wings are not great.
No, Pizza Huts are
They're
awful.
horrible. And, I mean, like, any chicken you get from a fast food place is all just not great. So I like Sub Delicious or Stevie V's and shit like that. Those wings go hard.
Yes, they do. But yeah, I mean, it was a good experience overall. It was fun, but because I mean, we're not going to go to any races for the rest of the year probably, because Andrew Cuomo is stupid. This is getting political, kind of, but it's so dumb.
Yeah.
So NASCAR can't run their race in New York. Just show up for one day in quarantine by themselves. You don't even have to have fans there. Just let them do the race. No. But Toronto Blue Jays, if they want to play in Buffalo, they can come play in Buffalo, and any other MLB team can come play in New York if they don't feel safe playing where they are.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's cool. The Miami Marlins, like, half the team got it. And, like, they started the first day, and by the end, it was a Thursday. By the end of the weekend, the Miami Marlins were already, like, half of them were infected. Like, you couldn't even make it a week? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a lot of people in the NFL are opting out for this season. So I kind of feel like the NFL is kind of just going to be literally like preseason games every week.
Yeah, it's gonna be similar to like a lockout year type situation, because
it's all going to be secondaries and third strings.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of starters, but some popular players.
All the big playmakers are all just not opting.
As far as I'm pretty sure every quarterback is still in. I don't think any quarterbacks have.
Yeah, not yet. But Stephon Diggs just apparently opted out of the season as well, so we won't even get to see him in Buffalo until next year, if he's even in Buffalo still.
And then we'll trade him by then, yeah. Well, I mean, if they could trade him, they just got someone randomly good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they probably expecting Stephon Diggs to pull something stupid, and then you could just trade him off.
Trade him to, like, I don't know, Atlanta or something for Julio Jones. And just give Josh Allen like 2 years with old Julio Jones. He catches everything. It doesn't even matter. So you just bomb it over there.
Just fucking throw it in the general area. Every play of every Bills game is literally just those two.
That's what they wanted to do with Diggs.
Pretty much. Jesus. But yeah, it seems like the NFL is going to be pretty dry this year. I'm expecting some random.
It's gonna be the weirdest season ever. I'm sure a lot of stupid stuff's gonna happen. All
of a sudden, teams will start getting high cases and shit.
Fucking, They're not even having the preseason, so the first 4 games of the season are literally going to be preseason. They're just going to play like absolute shit the first like 4 games of the year probably, because you need that time to like learn what you're doing.
Yeah, get back.
They
into
don't.
the
It's
things.
not like they can do like regular scrimmages right now in training camp.
Yeah, literally.
They only get a couple days of that. I think it's like August 17th or something is when they
Get to
can go full
scrimmage with the other
contact.
team.
They can't scrimmage other teams. They
No,
can scrimmage themselves.
Normally, without this stuff going on, that's normally when they do it. They do it in like another team from a general area.
Sometimes they do it, yeah. If you're Buffalo, you just go all the way to Carolina.
Yeah, I was actually watching a bunch of videos about like team scrimmages for the NFL, and it literally just them shit talking each other the whole time. Like it's not even a real game, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, bitch, fuck you, blah blah blah." There was one.
Well, it's friendly. They're all on the same team.
Well, there's the ones I don't know I don't know if it's team scrimmages or what it is, but the ones where they 2 different teams. Fucking,
Oh, if it was 2 different teams, then yeah, they probably would be trash talking.
I don't know who it was. Was it Hopkins? I think it might have been Hopkins. And he just got in a fight with some guy from the other team during a team scrimmage type thing. They were just fucking constantly hitting each other.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of who it was.
I think it might have been DeAndre Hopkins.
I don't think it was, but
I thought it.
I don't know. I have no idea either, but I don't think that's.
I'll have to find the video.
Yeah, that stuff happens every
But
once in a
they
while.
just they're literally just talking mad shit to each other the entire time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that happened in football recently. That's basically been the news, is people opting out.
Yeah, literally just the past few months.
I mean, training camp stuff did start, but the deadline for them to opt out actually is tomorrow. So
Oh, really?
we'll see what happens.
Oh, damn. I bet you there's going to be a fuck ton of people tomorrow. There's going to be a fuck ton of
I
people.
believe it's tomorrow. I think it's Thursday. Thursday, August 5th. At 4 p.m. is the official date.
Oh, so, okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, literally, so tomorrow and a little bit after is literally just going to be people dropping like flies. I guarantee it. There's going to be a ton of people that is like, you know what? Actually, yeah, I'm not going to play.
I mean, if you don't want to play this year, I completely agree.
No, yeah, I get it.
I would do it too, probably. A free year to just train and not get hurt.
Yeah, true. You think there's going to be some random injuries during that, like the opt-out time?
Probably.
People are going to be opting out, and they're like, oh, breaking news, Aaron Rodgers, who opted out of this season, broke his leg.
If you opt out, you are banned. You cannot play a game for any team until next year.
Oh, damn.
So if you opt out, you are out.
Yeah, no cold feet, no being like, oh, fuck, I want to play. Yeah, I mean, that they still get paid, though.
Yeah, they don't get paid the full salary, but they still get paid a decent amount.
Because, I mean, they still have to fulfill their contracts if they're still on the team, I guess.
Yeah, I think it counts as a contract year, but they're taking a pay cut. So I'm pretty sure there are some like players that are in the last year of their contract and just aren't playing. So we'll see how that works out.
Oh, damn, what the fuck? That means they're probably not going to get much for him. Because they're going to be like, well, you didn't play at all last season. How do I know he's going to be good? Stuff like that.
We'll find out.
I think it's going to be a complete shit show. But it'll be good. I like football, so who cares? Maybe it'll be super fucking memey and this really bad all year.
That's fine, I guess.
Every team just fucking shits the bed.
Like, yeah, maybe this is the year the Bills go to the Super Bowl.
How fucking
and everybody would shit on the Bills forever.
Literally. They'd be like, oh, you won during the Corona season? Wow, so cool. God, that would fucking... I mean, it would be sick. The Super Bowl fucking... That'd be nuts. But, yeah, literally people would never take it seriously. They'd be like, oh, yeah, so the team you played against in the Super Bowl literally had 3 starters. Haha.
The most random city. If Jacksonville wins the Super Bowl, I would never be mad. I don't... Jacksonville's the most random team in the league. They're not the most random, but they're the memeiest team in the league, definitely.
What is one of the other like really shitty teams that we don't hear about often?
I like the Chargers.
Aren't they like really good the year before last? Or doing pretty decent?
Yeah, I mean, they were okay last year. It's just, I don't know. They were in the hard division. They got to play freaking Kansas City every year, so.
There's a ton of football teams you just don't really hear about, like, ever.
That was the Bills for the longest time.
Yeah, true.
They're only just now starting to get talked about. But I feel like Jacksonville's just the biggest meme. Because it's Florida, and everything about Jacksonville just sounds like a meme. That's where Limp Bizkit's from, so. And Gardner Minshew's our quarterback. Like,
We'll see how everything goes. I think it's going to be really weird, though. But football is football, and I'm definitely fucking ready for it, because that's the only time I ever actually have stuff to do is watch football on Sundays. I mean, especially now, Jesus Christ. Literally just, okay, well, what's going on with football only?
Yep. Like, everybody does not give a single fuck about our fantasy draft this year. We just expect it to be a shit show. So,
yeah,
I'm just going to take random swings at stupid people, and maybe it'll work.
Yeah, there's no big fucking people to really grab anymore. All the really big guys are going to be opting out, or have opted out already.
I did a mock draft yesterday, and it was okay. I wasn't very happy with how it turned out, but...
Who were people taking? Like, beginning?
The people you'd expect. McCaffrey was first over. I mean, some people just join those drafts and then don't even do it, so you gotta wait for them to frickin' become auto-pick.
Yeah, and then auto-pick automatically takes to whatever the better player is.
Okay, my first pick was Leonard Fournette, I believe. Or no, it was DeAndre Hopkins.
That's not bad. Not horrible. What order were you in?
I was picking 8th.
That's not horrible
So I
either.
ended up with Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, which I didn't realize that I had the same quarterback and running back. That's bad, but from the same team. But there was literally no one else because I didn't care about quarterback. So, and then Leonard Fournette, DeAndre Hopkins, A.J. Brown, T.J. Hawkinson, DJ Chark, and Vikings defense.
That doesn't sound horrible.
Robbie Gould is my kicker.
Sick.
Also, Zach Moss and Cole Beasley.
I mean, that's not really that bad of a draft. It's not horrible. I mean, it's on paper, it sounds super good.
I mean, it's... Some of my positions are kind of weak, but it's part of where you pick. 8 is kind of a bad pick number, but... Oh well. Doesn't really matter. So, I'm just gonna fucking do it randomly.
Yeah, maybe I'll just join some random draft or random fantasy league. I still have the app on my phone. I haven't done it in 2 years.
The app just sits unused for...
Yeah, their
7
user base
months.
their user base drops to like the low hundreds, and then football season comes. Well, they have fantasy. They do the fantasy drafts and stuff like that for every sport.
They do every sport, yeah, but people just don't play those leagues as much.
Yeah, football. All of a sudden, football season comes around. It's just like hundreds of millions of people using it. It's like, oh, yeah. I always get ads on YouTube for ESPN stuff. They're getting ready for the sports to come back.
Yeah.
So what else has been going on?
I don't know. I've been talking. Do you have anything going on or no?
Not really. So my hours at work got put back to normal from when Corona started. They had us closed. The first 2 hours were usually open. Oh no! So it was originally 10 to 8, and they cut us down to 10 to or 11 to 6. So I got a couple hours cut off every day. And then they just opened back up with normal hours. I've still been working this whole time, but we just yesterday went back to normal hours. It's 10 to 7 instead. So that's, I mean, I'm kind of glad because fucking have bills to pay and shit, but Yeah, so that's pretty much the only thing that's happened to me. I've been playing a lot of video games, of course. You know me. I've been playing this new fucking mountain... Well, I don't even know if it's new. This mountain biking game. Because I got the Game Pass for $1. I didn't know this, but they literally... It converts all the time you have left on your fucking Xbox. Like Xbox Live. It converts that time into the amount... into Ultimate, and I had a year and 4 months, and it converted all of it to Ultimate.
Jesus.
For a fucking $1, dude, too.
For $1.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? And because I wanted to cancel my Xbox Live Gold, because Game Pass Ultimate comes with the gold for you, and I didn't know that it did all that before, so I went to go cancel my Xbox Live Gold, and it was like next payment due 6/21/21, and I was like, what the fuck? So I literally had to message the fucking Xbox support people, because I was like, is this a glitch? I don't know why it says my next payment is that far away. I was like, they just give me free fucking Xbox Live for no reason? And they were like, no, it converts your time that you have on your account already into it. And I was like, holy fuck. So what a good deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Game Pass Ultimate is like $60.
For $1, too?
I think it's like $15 a month. And then you can buy the year. But that's nuts. For $1, I got a year and a quarter. What the fuck? So that was pretty sick. I was pretty happy about that. And then the games that I've been playing off of that has been Descenders, which is just a mountain biking game. You do go through, try to get... It's like Skate, but for mountain biking, pretty much. It's literally just like that. Like, you have to get, like, combo tricks and stuff like that to try to get your score up, and then your total score depends on what you can continue doing. And you pretty much farm items. You just try to do the best run that you can, and you get common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, extraordinary, something like that. And then,
like, do you get something better the more points you get?
Yeah, so if you do a run and you only get like 1,000 points, you're gonna get a common thing. And then if you get one, so I read a thing. It's like they're split into percentages. So if you get like 1 to 5,000, you get an uncommon with a slight chance of rare. Then if you get 5,000 to 20,000, you get a slight chance of uncommon and more of a better chance of getting a rare. And then if you go over a certain amount, it gets better and better. So I've been trying to do like 50,000 runs, because that's when you get from the really like ultra rare, whatever it is, and then you can get extraordinary items, which you have to get like 250,000 plus runs. And it's really hard because literally you get lives too. So if you crash, you lose a life.
That's a lot of runs. Jesus.
No, yeah, literally. And there's...
I don't know if I've even played that many like Rocket League games.
Wait, what do you... No, so you do as many runs as you want to. Like, you can do fun stuff. Just drive around and do whatever. Mm-hmm. And there's the career mode, which you get to points, but it's per run. It's not how many runs you have to do.
Oh.
So if you get like 250,000 in that one run.
Oh.
And then that's really fucking hard.
Yeah,
because
sounds like it.
And then there's like trick combos, like buttons you have to press to do certain tricks and stuff like that. So it's literally just, like I said, Skate, but with mountain bikes. But there's a bike on there. It's called the Lux bike, and it's an extraordinary item. And it's like if you hit like 250,000 plus, you have a chance of getting it. And it's literally just like a Tron bike. It like leaves a trail behind you. It's so cool. I don't know why I like it so much. It's got like lights and stuff. I don't know.
I mean, that's the point.
Video game loot.
They want you to play the game so you get it.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can buy either. There's no store in it at all, which is pretty cool. I like games. I hate games with stores in them.
It's like all just unlockable and not buyable.
Yeah, you literally just get the stuff by playing the actual game. That's all you can do. So it's sick as fuck. But so I've been playing a lot of that, and then the camera's doing that. Should be fine. It's just saying that I'm running out of space, but I'm definitely not.
Let's find out.
And then the battery dies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so mountain biking, Skate, pretty much. It's really fun. This is the game that I'm hooked on right now. I mean, all video games have been so boring lately because I play the same exact shit. So then I found this game, and I'm like, sick.
Yep, that's what happens to me. I just get burned out. Like, I used to play Rocket League for probably like a year straight. And then recently I just was like, okay, I'm done. I didn't touch my PlayStation for the longest time until recently when I was just... I played a couple of races of iRacing, and I got super friggin' into it. And I was like, I need something. My computer's a piece of trash. So I'm like, well, I'll get this Gran Turismo game that has a big online community. It's pretty good. I mean...
It's about as close to iRacing as you're going to get.
That's as close as I'm going to get on a console. And it has like a safety rating and stuff. Well, sportsmanship rating. But it's so easy to get a high sportsmanship rating. Literally, the easiest thing to do is start last and just wait for everyone to crash in front of you and pass them off. You're not going to win, but that doesn't matter for sports. It doesn't care if you win. It just means contact or whatever.
You get into better lobbies, and then you can start trying to win and stuff. You literally just boost it.
I've had the game for like a week and a half, and I'm already S tier, which is the highest sportsmanship rating.
Sick.
I was at it. It took me like 3 days to get there. It didn't even take that long. But I ended up going down to B level because I was fucking in some incidents. And I mean, the penalty system is so bad sometimes. Like, today was really pissing me off. I went wide on a corner, and I'm like pedaling it, trying to get back on the track. So I'm going really slow, and some guy comes out and just rear ends me and crashes me off the track, and I get a penalty for making contact with a car, and he didn't get a penalty.
That sucks.
I was like, very cool.
So it's like an MMR system of respect. Literally.
So the best thing to do is just not touch anybody, but like half the time, especially in the race that they do like weekly scheduled races at like scheduled times, which is kind of what iRacing does. It's not just like random lobbies. They schedule races. Mm-hmm. You just sign up for it. And so like wow, I'm just lost my thought. But
they schedule races?
Yeah, they schedule the races, so they just keep the same track and the same car combination for a week. So the last week, the first time I played it, I just picked the easiest one, the slowest, shitty cars, and I just grinded that out. And today, well, it started on Monday, but I was like, well, I'm going to go all the way up to the highest class, the GT3 cars. Well, it's not the highest class, but it's like the biggest class. And all the cars... What I do like about it is that all the cars of the same like class. There's Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group X, N whatever, which is like normal cars. But
yeah.
All the groups are race cars. So, but the touring cars are like the main thing of the game. That's what the most of them are in. And so they're all 450,000 credits, like anyone. So I bought a BMW, and I was using the BMW car, and it was okay, but I don't know, it didn't handle very well. I mean, it's a BMW, it's just supposed to go fast.
Can you tune them?
No, you can't tune them because they all have like locked setups. But
so
the cars do. Every car has its own like strengths. So it is like real racing.
So it evens out?
So there's a reason to pick a specific car for a specific track. So I ended up buying a Porsche because it's pretty good.
Good handling?
It handles... That was the main thing. I just needed better handling. And it accelerates well. Even though Monza's kind of fast, but the top speed wasn't helping me in the BMW. I'm doing just as good with the Porsche, and I'm not crashing as much.
So when is the first scheduled race for that thing?
Oh, they just do them like all day.
Oh, really?
Like every like 30 minutes.
Is there like championships and stuff and like tournaments?
There are tournaments, but I haven't signed up for one. There's the Nations Cup, which is actually having a race tonight. And you just, I don't know. You just race any car you want for the championship.
Do you have to pay?
No. Once you buy the game, you can just enter.
Is it part of the game or is it outside
it's part
community?
Of the game. It's part of the game.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought it was like an outside community thing.
A ton of people still play this game. I didn't realize it. I think I got it for $12. It was on sale.
Jesus.
Because it came out in like 2017. I got it for $12. And I was like, wow, okay.
$12 for a nice game.
And it has a huge community. Like every month since it came out, it's had like 50,000 people buy it.
Jesus.
It's like it's got a huge community still.
I
So-
thought it was like an outside community thing. Like
no, it's
from,
all in the game.
from like Discord or something like that.
I mean, I did join a league, and I've been in their Discord, but
That's sick.
I haven't gotten... Because leagues, when you play a racing game, you want to be in a league. Because they'll actually follow the rules and make sure, like, if someone causes an accident, then they're, like, penalized for it.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, it's like, well, sorry I wrecked you, but I'm going to keep going, bud. Now, if you did that shit in, like, iRacing, people would get really pissed. People would be like, why are you wrecking me? But it's Gran Turismo, so half the fucking people out there probably have controllers. They don't even have wheels, so... But having a wheel helps.
Yeah, I haven't had a racing wheel for anything in a long time. I think I might have talked about it on the podcast before, when I used to play, like, GTA 3 on the PS2 with a wheel.
Yeah.
Pretty good memes. It would be nice, but the only racing games I really play are Forza. It's a little more arcadey than Gran Turismo, I think.
Mm.
But I don't know. I like racing games. Oh.
Yes, very fun. That's like racing games and sports games. That's basically all I play.
Yeah, I like the shoot 'em ups in sports games. I was super addicted to the NFL games for a while. And I never did like the Ultimate Team stuff, but I just really liked playing Madden. It was just so much fun. I'm like, yeah, I'm fun. The Bills. I'm badass.
It's just fun to play.
I did like...
the game's decent.
Yeah.
Madden 19 was trash, so...
I played like 7 whole seasons in Madden 15. Like, I played the absolute shit out of Madden back. And then I went from Madden 15 to Madden 18, and I played that for like 4 months and then just stopped. I haven't touched it since. We might have played a few games together a couple times, but I have not played Madden in a while now. It was just so stupid. Like, you couldn't play online. Everyone else is like 10 billion times better than you. There's no kind of rank system or anything. And then if you try to do Ultimate Team, you just get placed against people that spend like thousands of dollars on it.
You're so fucked because they definitely have like a 5-star rated team or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
you get like, I don't know, maybe they changed that in the newer games. Like maybe there's a rank system now or something, but
probably
like
not.
You get free stuff and you get ways to earn coins to buy cards, but like you're not getting the good stuff unless you're buying like the real money packs. And then you get all the free stuff. You're like, whoa, dude, I saved up 1 million coins to get this guy. I'm so sick now. And then you just go and get fucking destroyed.
Yeah, literally. Like, oh, you have one good wide receiver? That's cute.
I would get...
You don't have 3 Hall of Famers? Rip.
Because you can buy... There's some card packs you can buy with coins. Like I was saying, you can buy a lot of the stuff with coins too. And there's like an auction system.
Yeah.
So I would always just try to sell all my cards that I didn't use on the auction system once I got enough cards. And I would just try to rake in as many coins as I could get. Because like when I was playing, there's like the Carson Wentz was like the best fucking quarterback you could have. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm going to get a sick quarterback. So I finally got enough money to get a Carson Wentz. And I got a Carson Wentz. And I still just got fucking destroyed everywhere. Then I would meme and try to get whatever players I liked on my team. So I would literally just buy like Tyrod Taylor cards and shit.
I mean, you can upgrade any card. Like you could start with like a 50 overall card and make it 99 overall if you wanted. You would just have to buy like training packs and shit for it.
I did not know any of that shit. I did not play it for long because I just kept getting destroyed over and over again. But, yeah, no, so I just stopped playing Madden. Then the online is just some bullshit.
Yeah.
Ugh. But, I mean, I play the same games over and over again, so I get spurts where I just don't even play any at all. I just watch a movie or something every day. But since I got into that new mountain biking game, it's been pretty good. And then we played a game of Worms that one night.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's on the Game Pass, too. My first time playing that. It was pretty fun.
Yep.
It'd probably be more fun if you have, like, multiple people.
Yeah, it's better.
You can
with
have
more
up to
people.
4 players, I think.
Yeah, when there's 4 teams, it's better.
But that was pretty fun. Other than that, I just watch YouTube. I watch YouTube or Netflix.
Yeah, same. I just watch YouTube. I don't even have Netflix, so. Yep.
Boring. Literally nothing to do. Can't go out and do nothing. Restaurants are technically open, but I'm not going to go to a fucking restaurant. Fuck that.
Not sitting inside.
Yeah, no. I'll still get, like, drive-through and stuff, but
Yeah.
fuck all that. It's like, oh boy. Literally the first day I opened the restaurants, every single one was just fucking packed. Just packed to the
They're
gills.
so dumb. Why? Like, wow, I haven't had McDonald's in 2 months.
Holy fuck. I need my fucking pasta.
Yeah, well,
Like, what are you really getting at a restaurant?
McDonald's was a lot of places were open for takeout,
Yeah.
but they just open them in store because
People are like, oh, I miss the experience
Yeah.
of sitting with a bunch of random
yeah,
strangers.
I
eating my
love
food.
sitting in a fucking room with a billion other people eating at the same time. It's my favorite.
It's literally a fucking cafeteria you pay to be in.
Yeah.
Like, literally a school cafeteria.
Yeah,
You
basically.
You pay money to be there instead. They're like, you can't sit in our cafeteria unless you buy our food.
Yeah, basically.
Jesus. But yeah, I never liked going into restaurants that often anyways, normally. I just kind of, like, the last time I went into a restaurant normally was when we went to fucking Olive Leaf. That was fucking
Jesus
forever
Christ,
ago.
yeah. That was a long time ago.
So, it's not really burdening me that much to not be able to go into a restaurant. So once they're back open now, so I'm like, nah, whatever. And then, like, you know, a lot of, like, more stores are starting to open back up too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of stores in the mall are open again, which is a lot of people probably went there as well.
Probably.
But not all of them open, only like select few. So, like, I'm pretty sure the gallery is like the Eastern Hills. It's just a couple stores here and there that are open.
There's like nothing open in the Eastern Hills Mall anyway, so.
Yeah, literally. It's just a bunch of empty corridors. There's like 20 people there at a time.
Literally.
Oh my
I
god.
want to go to the Eastern. I always like going there over. I don't know. It's just a fun time because there's no one else there.
Yeah, it's not packed full of people. He's like, ooh, would you like to go to Shoe Department or Spencer's? Those are all you got. Oh, there's a vape shop in there too. Yeah, there's the comic book store or whatever it is, the attic store or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, it's all like used.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like that store. And it's like a little like antique shop.
Yeah, it's
kinda. With a lot of.
It's like a high-end pawn shop, basically.
Yeah,
People
literally.
just sell their shit to them.
They have a whole giant wall of game consoles.
Yeah.
And games and shit.
They're pretty good priced, too.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
But you got to make sure that the people are taking care of it.
I bought like 8 Jeff Gordon cars for like 25 cents each from there. And they were new in the package.
Sick.
And they were old as shit. You've probably seen them before. If not, I can show you. They're old. Like, his old design and the packaging was old as shit.
The rainbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They're
from like the 90s.
That had to have been like late 90s,
and
probably.
they were still sealed in the package, and they were 25 cents each. And I was like, I'm buying all of them. But yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff. Instruments, fucking cards. They sell their sports cards for pennies. I think I gave Kyle a box of them. Literally, I bought one time, I got 600 cards for $5. And I was like, what? It was buy one, get one free. So I bought 3. I got 600 fucking cards.
Nice. They're probably all like...
Yeah, they're not great.
Probably some random ass people that...
Actually, 1 second.
I assume the people that sold that or donated it friggin' took out all the good cards. If there were any. Trying to find it.
There's mad Madden 18.
Madden 18.
So here's two of the boxes I have here. All the other ones I'm pretty sure I gave away to people. So I gave one to Kyle and a couple of them to my mom and dad. Because they were all team themed. So you can get a box of literally just one team.
Oh.
So I would get... I don't know if the one I got you is only Ravens people. I'm not sure. We have this Buffalo Bills boxes. Both of these are. And each box comes with a nice card. Quotation mark. Excuse me.
What makes it nice?
I don't know. They put them in these plastic things, so I assume
boy.
they're nice.
Let me see it.
And this Willis McGahee 1,000 rushing yard club card on this one. I don't think I've ever even opened this box. It's still taped.
This is just a...
Got this.
It has their full season. Their full 1987 season. Oh, yeah. This must have been when Jim Kelly just started playing. That's probably why it's rare.
I have a Josh Allen rookie card.
Nice.
This could be worth some money.
Yeah, maybe.
It's Panini, too, so it's a good one, but it's kind of damaged.
Oof.
So it's going to be worth nothing.
Yeah, it's already worthless.
Oh, wait, it's... Yeah. Yeah, it's damaged. I thought maybe it was a sticker. And I have was a... Can't talk. I also have a Tremaine Edmonds rookie card in pristine condition, though. Fuck! No, I don't. Look at fucking... Got damage on it, too. Oof. I don't know if you can see that on there. Fuck.
1987 Bills went... Apparently they only had 15 games, so they went 7-8.
Oof. Rough.
But that's them playing the Raiders, which they played week 12.
It's just one game
the
on
12th
that card?
game of the season. Bills lost 34-21. Oof.
Pull a random card out here.
They also won a 6-3 game in overtime.
Oh, these two are in packaging, too. Derek Holmes and Derek Holmes. One's shiny and one's regular, though. Oh, because they're two different card companies.
Who's Derek Holmes?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
There's a couple of them in plastic in here.
90s.
There might actually be some okay ones in here. Phil Hansen, dude, sick. Hell yeah. 91 to 94 is on this card. Holy shit. Phil Hansen. God damn. Another Phil Hansen. Another Derek Holmes.
How many are in there?
I think there's 100 per box. I think there are a lot of the same people, though. They might be like, they used to be in like alphabetical order or something.
Didn't you give me NASCAR ones?
I think I gave you football ones as well.
Oh, I don't know if you gave me football ones, but...
There was a ton of NASCAR ones. Yeah, these are like all the same. These were all like sorted by somebody, and then he just took them, put them in small boxes.
Yeah, literally.
And then... So a lot of them are duplicates. But they're still pretty sick. They could be worth some money in the future. If they're not now, which they're probably not. I have a fuck ton of sports cards.
The rarest cards are always the fucking most random ones.
Yeah. People that decide that they're really good.
So...
There's only 6 of these, dude.
Well, yeah, that's literally what happens. People don't... That's what makes things like collectibles, because people don't buy them when they're new, so they don't make a lot of them. And then later on down the line, for whatever reason, people want it, and there's not many of them, because it was 30 years ago or whatever.
Yeah. These ones I actually got from a Bill's practice thing.
So, yeah, the fact that there's so many Derek Holmes when no one knows who he is, that's bad. No one wants that shit.
Maybe Josh Allen and Tremaine Edmonds will go down in literal history, and I'll have some expensive cards on my hands. They were selling Bills cards, Panini Bills cards at Tim Hortons for a while. If you add like $1 to your order, they'll give you a pack of 3.
I remember that.
I imagine there was probably some good cards in there. that'll end up being like good if they play for the Bills for like 20 years and fucking go to a few Super Bowls, which, you know, kind of probably won't happen.
Who knows?
So we're getting pretty close to about an hour here, and
Well, a lot of that was just quiet.
yeah,
Sitting quiet because you left, so I was like, okay.
it wasn't gone that long. I don't think so.
It was like
Anyways.
2 or 3 minutes, probably.
That's nothing. We had an hour of content here. But our camera just said that we had low storage one time. This is actually a pretty successful podcast here. Without any technical difficulties that we're usually laden with every time we record. The computer ran great the whole time. The fucking camera ran pretty damn good the whole time. That was a pretty good one there.
Yes.
And then I ran and got football cards. For no reason at all. But yeah. You got anything else you want to add?
Not really.
If you watch these and you aren't close friends with us, I mean, even if you are close friends with us, give us some ideas on stuff. Stuff you want to hear about, stuff like that. Anything. Pop it on in the comments.
If you actually listen to this, leave a comment. For real.
Yeah. If you got this far on the podcast, then you are a fucking baller. But yeah, like and subscribe. You know how to be. We'll release something eventually. Whether it be next week or 3 weeks away. Follow our social media accounts, whatever you use. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And yeah. What should they not forget to do, Kyle?
They shouldn't forget to wear their mask.